Here's 8 exercises you can do for getting stronger, working on your core strength, your leg strength, your upper body strength a little bit too, and your balance as well. So we're going to do 8 exercises as a circuit. I'll explain how many reps you want to do for each one. Some you're going to do as many as you can, some it's going to be a set number. And what we're going to do is go through the 8 exercises with a certain number of reps, and then that's going to be one set of our circuit. So I'm going to want you to do 3 sets of the circuit. So that's going to be 3 sets of each exercise. In between each circuit, you're going to take a break. So first exercise is a push-up. We're going to go through form for all these exercises. So Colby's hands are flat on the ground, her toes are on the ground, her back's straight, and her feet are pretty much together, but there's a little space, her head's up. She's going to go all the way down to the ground, and then push back up. That's 1. For the push-up, I want you to do as many reps as you can. So she's going to show a couple, back staying nice and straight. Good. So the next one's going to be a sit-up. So face this way up. Feet flat on the ground. For this one, we'll just go for between 10 and 15 reps. So don't put your hands behind your head anywhere where you can pull your neck. You want your hands in front of you or on the side is fine too. So her feet are flat on the ground, knees are bent. She's going to use her core. She's going to tighten her core to help pick her body up, and then she's going to control it on the way down, lightly back on the ground, then back up. Like I said, 10 to 15 reps for that. Next one, we're going to do Superman. This is for your lower back and your glutes, which is your butt. Hands out in front, feet behind. Hands are not right next to each other, but a little bit of space, like 6 inches between. And she's going to use her lower back and her butt and just tighten and lift her hands and her feet off the ground. So that one we're going to do 8 to 12 reps. Perfect. All right, then we're going to go into some exercises for our legs. We're going to go with a walking lunge. So for a walking lunge, go ahead. We're going to step 1 foot out in front. On this form, we want to make sure that this knee is not over our toe, and this back knee is not touching the ground. We need to keep our chest up, and then we're going to rotate over the front leg, then back the other way, then push through that heel and hold up at the top for 3 seconds. Then the next step, knee still behind the toe. Good. We're going to go 10 steps with each leg. That's going to be our walking lunge. Then for our squats, we're going to go same thing, 8 to 12 reps, but this is all going to be in place. So our feet are at shoulder width. Same thing, we need to make sure our knees stay behind our toes. So Colby's going to sit down like in a chair, get her butt low, chest up, hands out in front, and explode through. Weight back on the heels. Down, explode up. Good. Then we're going to go into a dip. This is an exercise for your chest and your triceps. So you need something sturdy to put your hands on, feet flat on the ground. So her hands are there, legs are pretty much straight, feet out in front. Now she's just going to let her elbow flex and push through her arms. Yep, good. 10 to 12 reps or 8 to 12 reps for that too. Then we want a good morning, which is an exercise for your hamstrings and your butt. So 1 foot flat on the ground, a little bit of bend in that knee. What we're going to do is whichever foot's not on the ground, that hand's going to be up. So we're going to start with that knee and that hand up. So left knee up, left hand up, left knee up. Then we're going to go down. This hand doesn't touch the ground completely, it comes really close. We're getting a bend in our knee a little bit, then back up. Back straight the whole time. Down with the back straight, perfect. Good. So for that, 8 to 12 reps with each leg. Then we want calf raises, so feet just about shoulder width, a little bit closer is fine. And we're going to incorporate a heel rock too because it's good for our ankle strength. So we're going to go back on our heels, then up on our toes, hold for 2-3 seconds, then back down. Back on our heels, up on our toes. 8 to 12 reps for that too. And then we're going to go with a plank. For the plank, you want to have like a stopwatch or some type of timer. You can use your phone, whatever. But front plank, we want our feet, our toes on the ground, legs together, back straight. Basically the same as a push-up. But now our elbows to our hands are on the ground. If it hurts your shoulders too much, you can open up your hands like this. It takes a little pressure off your shoulders. But we're going to go 30 seconds. So her back straight. She's pinching her core. It's a really good core exercise. We want to go 30 seconds with this. If you can only do 20 seconds, that's fine. Work up to 30 seconds. Then a side plank. So feet are stacked on top of each other, back straight again. One hand on the ground, other hand up in the air. 20 seconds. Opposite side. So same exact thing, but make sure we're getting both sides. Good. And then we want to go with a leg raise. So face that way. Leg raise, feet together. Hands not underneath the butt, so you can either have them all across your chest, on the ground, or above your head. Above your head's a little bit more difficult. So if you have them across your chest or next to you, it's a little bit easier. Back flat on the ground. Then we want to go for 30 seconds or 20 seconds if that's all you can get. Feet together, feet 6 inches off the ground. Legs straight, knees locked out. Use a timer for 30 seconds. So, all these exercises you want to do for the number of reps we talked about. That's one set, then take a break, then go for another set. Start off if you can only do one set, that's fine. Work up to 2, work up to 3.